Hi and welcome to this hands-on review of Virtual Rabbids The Big Plan for Daydream VR. My name is Sebastian and this channel is called Daydream District, bringing you the latest and greatest of Daydream VR. So if this is your first time here and you would like to stay up to date about anything Daydream VR, consider to subscribe. So Virtual Rabbids The Big Plan got a big announcement from Google a few weeks back, and now it's finally in the store and you can get it for $5.99. Next to the big announcement from Google, the game also had quite a few interesting teaser trailers, which made me really excited to try out that game and now finally tell you what I think about it. So normally for these first touch hands-on reviews, I would play a game for like 30 minutes to get a feel for it, and I would give you my first impressions. Now, to my utter disappointment, for this game, after 30 minutes, I had completely played through the whole game. So, instead of calling it Virtual Rabbids The Big Plan, they might have better called it Virtual Rabbids The Short Plan, the really short plan. But what is Virtual Rabbids The Big Plan all about? Well, the story goes as follows. The codes for the nuclear bomb have been stolen. They have been stolen by the Rabbids, and you have to get them back. And since the nuclear code consists of exactly 3 digits, there are 3 mini games in which you have to trick the Rabbids in giving you back these codes. Yes, you have heard me right. There are 3 mini games in 3 areas in this game. So why don't we have a look at these 3 areas? The first area is the operation room. In this mini game, you will find yourself on the operation table and a couple of rabbits are pulling stuff out of your body. Now, if the things that they're pulling out of your body are vital, you have to nod your head and they will put it back into your body. Now, if the stuff that they're pulling out of your body is not vital, you should shake your head and they will eat it. So, that is this mini game. After each minigame, you will receive a certain tool which will help you master the next minigame. After the first minigame, for example, you will receive this tool which will help you to grab stuff. And you will need to grab lots of stuff in the second minigame in the stadium. So in that stadium, you will have that display in front of you, and on this display you see certain things, and these things also appear on this board in front of you. So what do you gotta do in this mini game? Well, find the stuff that is displayed on the display, grab it, and then shake it or turn it, and that's it. Oh my goodness. Well, this might be challenging for a 3-year-old child, but what this has to do in a VR game, well, we gotta ask the developers. Once you have mastered this extreme challenge, you will be presented with your next tool, a chameleon, which will allow you to grab things that are far away. And this tool will come in very handy in the last minigame, which is the supermarket. In the supermarket minigame, you gotta grab stuff off the shelves with your new chameleon tool. And what kind of stuff to grab off the shelves? Well, things that are displayed on a little screen in front of you. Oh yeah, and that's it. To make things a bit more complicated, the rabbits are after you and try to snatch away stuff that you have already grabbed. Well, and that's it for this minigame. It's really only that. Find stuff from the shelves, grab them with your chameleon tool and put them on the sides and hope that this minigame is over soon. Because then you will get the next tool. And this tool is a very useful one. It's a teleportation gun. So finally, you can use this tool to move around instead of just standing around. So here, I'm teleporting myself to this washing machine and I'm getting the last code here. So actually now the adventure could really begin. I have great tools. I can grab things that are far away, and I can even teleport myself. So these 3 mini-games, they would have been the perfect tutorial of a great adventure that could start now, but it doesn't. Now you have to solve a little puzzle which takes probably around 10 minutes maximum, and then the game is over. The only thing that you can do then, you can revisit those 3 mini-games and use all of the tools that you have gathered through this 30-minute adventure. And this is such a missed opportunity. Because the last 10 minutes of the game where you use all this stuff that you have gathered are actually quite fun. and they could have made a great game out of it, but unfortunately they didn't. Even those last minutes do have problems, so I personally didn't really like the control scheme where you always have to go into the menu in order to change your tools, and that is simply quite cumbersome. Why not simply swipe right and left in order to change your tool? That would be so much easier instead of having to swipe down to go into the menu, then choose your tool, for example, the transportation gun, and then go out of the menu again, and it's simply complicated. So to sum it up, unfortunately this game cannot live up to the expectations that we all had. I cannot recommend to you Virtual Rabbids The Big Plan. The game is much too short, and what would have been a great tutorial is actually a big part of the main game, the mini games. It feels like Ubisoft was up to making a great game, but at 30% of the development they were told, okay, stop, we gotta launch now, and that is Virtual Rabbids The Big Plan. So save these $6 and go for something that's really awesome, like for example virtual reality or the upcoming incredible Eclipse Edge of Light. That's it for this hands-on review of Virtual Rabbids The Big Plan for Daydream VR. I hope you enjoyed this video and it was helpful for you. If yes, give it a thumbs up, and of course if you haven't subscribed to Daydream District yet, do so now. Keep on daydreaming and see you in the next video.